Hey everybody, Garrett Claridge here. It is 3:37 in the morning. It's a good time to do a quick product review, I think. What I got for you today is the NBOX media player. This is a pretty cool little device I picked up off eBay. Here's the box you get with it. It actually looks pretty nice. For a Chinese product, they did a good job packaging this. As far as I could tell, there's no spelling mistakes, although it is a little goofy. It came like shrink wrapped, so you know it can't be tampered with. Now here's the unit itself. It's really small. In comparison, I have a Passport hard drive, or my Passport. It's like a 2.5-inch laptop hard drive. You can definitely see almost the same size. Definitely not quite as thin as that, but you get the idea. Really, really small thing. So all this is a media player. You jam a SD card, or a flash drive, or one of these little hard drives here, and you have access to any media on the drive, so long as it is supported. And this is supported by a lot of stuff, or supports a lot of stuff. See all this crap here? I'll link it to the website maybe. Now this is one of the like the cheaper. This is the cheapest model that you can get from them, and it's actually like extremely cheap. But you won't believe how much these things are. Although I'm sure if you own an Xbox or a PlayStation, it's probably going to do the same thing that this thing does, a lot better. But if you just want a simple media player, this thing is pretty freaking cool, and I'll show you it later. I found this on eBay for $25. I offered the guy $20. He took it. So that's it. I was like, $20, yeah, alright. That's a good way to play a slideshow or something. You never know when you're going to need that. I could even use it for a wedding or something if they wanted to put a slideshow on a projector. Wouldn't need a laptop with it. Comes with a little remote. Again, very small. It's about as thick as the hard drive is. Has all its functions. The only thing I don't like about this is it doesn't have a very long range on it at all. Like, you got to be pretty damn close. Within maybe 15 feet is the best distance. Any farther than that, it definitely loses its ability to work right. Infrared sensor on the front, as well as a red light that always stays on. Not a big fan of the red light that stays on. I think I've said it, the SD card slot and the USB. Got some controls in the front. I'm not really sure how you would power this thing on from the front panel without the remote. I haven't really tried that yet. I've always had the remote. And on the back, got the 5 volts in. There's an HD out and a component out, or sorry, just a regular video out. And actually, the yellow one in this would be the green in the HD out. You can see how that kind of works. On this diagram here, you have to switch between them. You can't use them both. So there that is. I'll probably give you a demonstration on that. Alright, so for today I'm going to just be using the regular video cable. I'll go ahead and plug this in. You can see what it does when it boots up. If I can find the power. You can see the red light. And there it fires on. Takes a second to boot up. And there it is. And without any media drives into the outlets, or whatever you call that, and it isn't going to pop anything up on the screen. So what I have here is just a simple 8 gig SD card. I'm going to slam that in, and there she is. You can either go through the menus on the box itself to get into the card, and then you see all your little selections here: picture, music, movie, text, and file. Not really sure what text and file does. I'm sure you could read a Microsoft Word document or something. And I'm pretty sure the file is just to kind of browse the system. I can't really see it being much use, although I'm not too sure. You have the remote. You can go through all their stuff. Very, very simple. I bought it for movies. If you, you know, if you have movies on your computer from a source that I cannot say, then this is a great thing to play your movies. Has fast forward, pause, stop, scenes. Well, I guess there's no scenes in a one single movie. I can fast forward and stuff. And that's not the fast forward button. Yeah, it pretty well works just like a DVD player. Let's see the... And it actually looks really nice. Although on this plasma TV, this is an old piece of shit plasma TV. And, well, just using a video cable on it, it doesn't look too great. There's a bit of a, kind of a line in the middle, but I've used the component cables and it takes that all away and it makes it much better. Something to realize, right on the remote, see how it says the output select, video output? Sometimes when you get it, it gets it in a weird format. And of course I can't do it here, but if you ever get like nothing on the screen when you first boot these up, or it's squiggly, just try messing around with the those buttons there, the video output buttons. In my case, I'd be pushing the AV button to make that work. And we're going to check out the music section here. Now this isn't the most responsive thing in the world, but it gets things done. Select a song and start playing it. The only thing I don't like about it is you can't search through music and play the songs you like. Whatever that green selector lands on is what's going to play. And it's, like I say, it's kind of slow. Cool little equalizer visualization. Let's see. Let's count how many seconds it takes to play a song. Right from switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 seconds. It's not horrible. Like, I'm sure you can get through a party like this, but I say it does its job. It does its job for 20 bucks is what it does. It's nothing special. Of course, the picture slideshow function. I just threw a bunch of random fan art stuff I got from YouTube viewers. See, it's kind of tricky to get started. I can hit play and I think I have it set for 3-second slideshow, or you can just kind of cruise through them. Thought it would be, well, there it goes, yeah. So that's a pretty cool feature. You can use all the buttons on the controller, go through them. I say not responsive, like I think you have to wait about 3 seconds between each slide, like even if you're just pushing the remote button. But, like I say, if you ever did a wedding or something where you just need to have a picture slideshow on a projector and you don't want to have a big system, you know, this is frig all. There's nothing there. Friggin' cool as hell. It looks alright. Like I say, this is only on the regular video cable, so I can see in the plasma TV the little squiggles and shit, but oh, I don't know whose crotch is that. You know what, this is the card out of one of my other video cameras. Uh-oh. Crap from the places that I can't mention. Anyway, I'll get out of here and check something else out. We'll check out the setup. There's not too much in the setup section on this. Language, slideshow duration, random, these are the effects. The effects for the slideshow transitions. Whatever. Music repeat. Display mode. 16:9, 4:3. I don't want to switch that one because it's going to make everything go nutty. And that's about it. It's very, very simple. Very cheap. Gets the job done. I definitely recommend it. I'm sure it could possibly have a chance of fucking up later on, but at $20, I think this thing is kind of disposable. Use it once, friggin' throw it in the garbage. Like, you can't beat that price, really. Anyway, that's my quick little review. Like I say, you can plug just about anything in there. I did notice it did not like Apple files. Like, see, I go in the movie thing here. I actually put out a video that I made for my YouTube. And I get this here, non-supported file format, because I use an Apple computer to edit all my videos, and of course it doesn't really like that. Also, I got another passport drive right here. This thing's been formatted kind of to work better with my Macs. I think it was Mac OS Extended or something, whatever they call that format. It didn't recognize these hard drives. So you definitely need to have, make sure you got all the proper file formats. Although, like I say, these .mov files or whatever the hell QuickTime isn't a real big deal because who the fuck uses that? I can go to text here. I don't know what the hell. I don't think I have any text files. But yeah, definitely, this thing is pretty darn cool. I'd recommend it. Let's say this thing, I'm going to lose this remote. I'm pretty sure if you lose the remote, you're screwed. That's just my guess because, let's see, I'll turn it off here. And I'll try to turn it back on. So I turned it off. Hit the OK button. The escape button. Maybe hold the OK button. Yeah, it looks like you can't turn this thing on without the remote. You probably have a fun time turning it off too. I didn't see any friggin' anything for the off, but I'm sure, I bet if I just unplug it and plug it back in, it'll probably turn on, and I'd be able to use the buttons on the top. Ugh, drop that sucker. Curious if you can buy just the remotes. Oh yeah, it turns on when you just unplug it. So if I were to lose the remote, it's not a big deal. I could just reset the whole box to fire the thing on again. Then of course just unplug it if you don't want it on. Although really, what, 5 volts, there's nothing in this thing. You probably leave it on all the friggin' time. There you have it, my quick little early morning review of this little Chinese device. I definitely recommend it if you want something like this. And actually, go to their website. This is the cheapest model they have. There's ones that get a lot higher in price. They'll actually have like HDMI outputs and just a whole lot better quality than this little thing. I think there's even some that work off like streams and stuff. I don't know, I just needed the simple one. It does the job. I can definitely play the Lion King on this, so I am satisfied.